Hey everybody! Finally getting around to making a new video. Sorry about that. It's been crazy over here. Let's see. Well, I wanted to show you a little bit of my '80s room. It's not complete yet. I gotta clean it up a little bit. I got my posters laying on the floor because I'm gonna be getting that Baruch poster portfolio that's coming next month in October. And then I have to get extra sleeves for that. So that's gonna be it's gonna be a while before I show up my posters because I have to get the extra sleeves and I'm not working now. So maybe when I start working again, I get the extra sleeves. Hopefully, if not before Christmas, it'll probably be after Christmas. Maybe if I get some gift cards for Christmas, I'll get the another Baruch or get the extra sleeves so I can, because I have over 70 original one sheets and I have to put them in the portfolio and I can only hold 40 when you first order it. So I have to get the extra sleeves, or I'd probably buy a second one too, so I'm not overloading it. So it's gonna be a while, but I'm gonna get my posters organized and then I'll do a poster video. But just letting you guys know it's gonna be a while because it's on back order, and then I gotta order extra sleeves and maybe even a second portfolio. We'll see. So just it's coming eventually, and then but I'll probably be showing off my room around the same time, the whole room. Okay, so a quick preview. I actually broke down and bought the Tron Arcade One Up from Arcade One Up because Tron's one of my favorite '80s movies with Jeff Bridges. So I broke down and finally bought it. And as you can see, actually, my wife helped me put it together. So this is a Tron Arcade One Up arcade machine. Probably all the way down at the bottom of the leaderboards. I'm not very good at it, but I'm having a great time with it. But Lauren helped me put it together, and my brother-in-law came over and helped me put it on the stand the other day. That's what I was waiting on because it was off the stand for a while. But I lost the screws, and Arcade One Up's customer support's like 100% perfect. So now it is. It wasn't before I heard, but they sent out. I had duplicate parts. They sent out the other part that I needed because it wasn't in the box, and I lost screws. They sent me out some packs of screws like right away. It was great customer service. And so I was waiting till it got on the stand. I didn't want to do a video without it being on the stand because I actually got a Tron trifolded 1982 one sheet for a really great price off of eBay from one of the sellers I buy posters from. So I got original Tron one sheet right there. It's one of my favorite '80s movies. Definitely one of my favorite Disney movie. I used to rent it like crazy on VHS all the time. I think I watched Tron the most, Back to the Future, The Goonies, The Monster Squad. They were probably the ones my go-to '80s movies when I was a kid. They were my favorites. So, and obviously Part 2 and 3 of Back to the Future as well. So this is my Tron Arcade one up. I put the stool together too. So that's a stool that came with it, and the riser comes with it too. I got it on sale. It was like, I think it was 700 originally. I got it for around 5 on Target. Was having a huge sale on it, and it plus free shipping, so I got it off Target. And then my wife Lauren helped me put it together because it was kind of a little bit of a pain some parts. So we got it all together. I lit it up and I put all the plugs in, and it lit up the first try when I plugged everything, and it lit up the first time. So it looks great. The marquee lights up. It's got a black light that lights up the whole inside of the cabinet like it did back in '82, back in the day. It's got the front marquee lights up. The joystick lights up. You see the spinner. It's all like black lighting on the inside of the cab. Yeah, it's really cool. And I guess I can show off my other posters. Here's my Back to the Future Part 2. Christopher Lloyd signed it right there. And then Leah Thompson signed it there. And there you go. Jeffrey signed it that played George McFly in the second movie. He signed it on the bottom there. There's my Part 3, no signatures on it. But here's the big one. They're all originals, by the way. Here's the Back to the Future original. Now this has got, you can't see all of them, but it's got about 10 autographs on it from the cast. I'm missing Michael J. Fox. I have Christopher Lloyd on it. because they had a huge cast reunion at Chiller Theater, so we got like a whole bunch of autographs on it. I had about 4 or 5 on it already, but we got another like 5 or 6 on it when we were at Chiller. I forget, but they had huge cast reunion at Chiller, except for Michael J. Fox wasn't there, but he's the only one I'm missing on it out of the cast, I think, because I have Christopher Lloyd, Leah Thompson, I have Biff, Tom Wilson. Claudia Wells is on it. The mayor, the singer, and the band at the end of the movie. Let's see who. The principal. I don't think who else is on it. JJ that was in Biff's gang. He's on it. I know. There's a few people that do conventions we haven't got yet. We got the lady that plays Leah Thompson's mom, that was also the mom in Gremlins, and we also got the girl that played her sister in the 50s segment where they're sitting at the dinner table. So she was also in what's that movie? Adventures of Babysitting. She was in that too. But we haven't got Michael J. Fox yet, or I don't think who else we're missing. We're missing a couple, maybe like 1 or 2 other people that do cons, but for the most part, we do have like. I'll get a better video of it one day, but when the machine cabinet's not in the way, but we got about like 10 autographs on it, so we can see it. Got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's like JJ's 10. Yeah, we got 10 on it. Or that's 10 over there. Yeah, we got 10 on it. I think Christopher Lloyd signed it. Yeah, he signed it right there in the flames. So he signed it right there. Doc Brown, he signed it right there. So that's pretty cool. So, yeah, we got to get Michael J. Fox one day. I might have to get on a plane to get him, or send it into a private signing, and then I'll have to insure the poster. But if I get him, it'll probably be off the fly or get a private signing, because I don't know if he's ever going to come to New Jersey. So I might have to get either flying a plane or just send it in for a private signing when he does the next one, and send it in, because I really want him on this. I mean, he's one of my favorite actors of all time, so I want to have him sign it. And we got Doc Brown, but I gotta get Michael J. Fox on here. I got like 10 people on it already, and I would love to get Alan Silvestri on it, because he's one of my favorite composers of all time. I don't know if he does signings, but I love Predator and Back to the Future scores and Delta Force, and Alan Silvestri. I like him actually better than John Williams, and I love Star Wars, but Alan Silvestri is my favorite composer. John Williams is my second, but yeah, Alan Silvestri is my all-time favorite composer. I actually have Back to the Future soundtrack score on my phone. I think it's probably a tie between Alan Silvestri and John Carpenter, because John Carpenter scored a lot of his movies like Halloween, Escape from New York. So they're probably my 2 favorite composers. Here's my Tron one sheet. This is it. I'll show the markings on the bottom here real quick. Made in USA, all that stuff. Yeah, it's got the numbers on the bottom. Probably can't see it from here, but yeah, it's got the. Yeah, it's an original. It's 27. They're all 27 by 41. All my posters are originals, except if they're from the 90s or later. But yeah, all my 80s Halloween that I have from the 70s, 27 by 41. If you're wondering what the size is, this is my only tri-folded poster I have. Tron, so it's tri-folded. So there's Tron, and I can't think of her name right now. Boxleitner. I watched it like a couple. I love Tron. I just watched it like probably like 2 months ago, and I watched. I like Legacy too. I like the second one. The first one's one of my favorite movies. I think it was one of those lightning in a bottle moments Disney had, but I really like the second one a lot too. I actually loved computers when I was growing up in video games and computer games. That's probably why I like Tron so much. But yeah, one of my favorite movies, so it's awesome. And here's the cab. Maybe if I can try to Show you what it's all mini games like the original. And Discotron's on here too. So, you got Tron, you got Discotron, there's Tron, you got Discotron. The leaderboards is on here, which is like really cool. And the whole marquee, like I said, lights up. It's just awesome. I can't play with one hand. You got the spinner down here. And then you got the settings. You can actually put it on easy up to like I guess really hard. It's got all the different settings and how many lives you want, how many points you want for an extra life. All that stuff's in the settings. So it's really cool. Yeah, the whole thing lights up with the black light. It's really neat. I show you. The side panel got a little scuffed up when I was on the hardwood floor doing it. I would recommend if you're putting one of these together, you put on a carpet or a soft surface like a carpet, so you know, because this got scratched up a little bit. I feel bad about that, but I'm not gonna hopefully not have to sell it, but it did get scratched up. But and that's the artwork on the riser. And the other side's the same picture on the other side. Tron, yeah, same picture. Okay, I think that's it for now, guys. I'm gonna show off the room at some point, the whole entire room. When I get it organized, get the posters in the poster portfolios, I'm gonna do an '80s room tour. If we're still in the same house, I will. If not, I'll be just out the way. But we'll see. Just got a lot going on over here. So, all right, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for keep watching my videos, and I love the 80s. I know my channel's called Horror Collector 138, but I just love the 80s period, music, movies. It's my favorite genre, so my favorite era, and my favorite genre, movies and music's in the 80s. So I like everything, but I like DC Comics and Mars Attacks cards from the 50s. I would say 80s is my favorite era, and then probably the 50s because DC Comics is my second, and the Mars Attacks cards and Elvis and stuff. But yeah, 80s is my favorite era, definitely. So. Okay, guys, maybe I'll tune it out real quick right before I go. Here's my pet monster. I know you saw in the other video, but he's just sitting there chilling out with his chains. Alright, guys, thanks for watching, and if I don't talk to you before Halloween, have a happy, safe Halloween with what you're doing with your family or your friends, and enjoy the fall, and peace. Thanks for watching. Bye.